Hi, I'm Tim Scheib, husband of one, father of five, realtor, and this is Behind the Sign. Every day we wake up, and how we feel when we wake up is a major factor in how we get started with our day. One of the things that I want to discuss or mention is not everybody feels great first thing in the morning. Sometimes you can go an entire day and you just don't feel motivated. Lately, this market's been really difficult. The real estate market, we write offers and we lose deals. We are trying so hard. We can't find homes for our clients. I'm at that point. Last night I went to bed. I tried meditating. I tried doing whatever I could to feel positive when I went to bed last night, but I just kind of felt defeated. I think we all feel defeated at some point, and it could be family, it could be work, it could be anything that makes you feel defeated. But there are times where we just wake up and we just don't feel like going forward for the day. We want to call in sick to work. We don't want to go into work, right? But we know people depend on us. And so we try and put one foot in front of the other and we try and get there. This morning I woke up one of those days and I'm just dragging, I'm just like, what am I going to do today? I just want to stay in bed. I don't have any appointments today, but I do have a team of other agents. I have my wife, our assistant, my videographer. I have all these people who depend on me to come into work and do things. And, I wake up early. I get up at 5:30. Today, somehow I slept through my alarm. I woke up at 5:40, did my thing, went out, worked out. Every morning I try and work out. Workout was fine, but I just feel kind of defeated. I had the energy, but not the mental energy. I took my shower and I just felt, you know what? I just feel like crawling back into bed for a while. Maybe if I just get some sleep, I'll have a better outlook. Maybe if I just lay in bed and think about things, I'll get up when I'm ready to go. That's what I thought. Well, every morning when I'm taking a shower and getting ready for work, I put on motivational videos and I just listen to them. And they usually get me pretty jacked up. Usually by the end of them, I'm listening to anything from David Goggins to Gary Vee to Andrew Fischella, like all these people, they get me fired up. I get going, right? I'm ready to go. I'm going to tackle the day. I head into work, positive attitude, ready to roll. Well, everybody, I could be wrong because I'm just saying this from my perspective, but I feel like everybody has those days where they just kind of feel gloom and doom and feel defeated. And how we react to that is how the rest of the day is going to go. Are we going to sit back and are we just going to pout and, all day long? Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to just take a day. Not necessarily just feel sorry for yourself, but you can get it out of your system. You can just get it out of your system. I don't think there's a person in this world that doesn't have a day like that. You could look at the most successful people out there. You listen to like Tony Robbins and Gary Vee and these people who are motivators. They're, powerful speakers. They always have the right answer. I'd be willing to bet that they have days where it's tough to get going. It's tough to get fired up to go do the same thing again. But they know they have people that depend on them. So they got to figure out a way to put one foot in front of the other. I know for myself, I think about the people that depend on me, and that helps me get up and get going. Now, I may not be as productive. I may not be as productive as a day where I'm fired up, ready to go. But I know that those people can lift me up too. I came into the office this morning and I started making calls, trying to reach out to people because right now, one of the biggest problems for me mentally with work, I got a couple, but mentally with work is it's hard to find homes for our clients. And I know other real estate agents out there, if you're listening, you probably nodding your head with me. A lot of our value that we put upon ourselves is how well we do for our clients. In real estate, I don't look at a transaction as getting paid. I look at a transaction as winning. I helped my client get the house they wanted. Yes. The more I can win, the more I can do that, the money comes. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about helping my clients get homes. And when I can't help them get homes, guess what? I'm not winning. I've wrote 4 or 5 offers recently. Not one of them has gotten accepted. Whether we got beat on multiple offers or the client just didn't want to come up for the price, whatever the case, it's a struggle. And when I can't get my clients homes, I'm nervous for them. I want them to succeed. I want them to be happy with the service that I'm giving them. Recently, I've had a lot of phone calls from other buyers. I had one where they had to work with a relo. I'm not a relo agent. They had to work with a certain agent, and that buyer called me and asked me if they could pay me per hour to help them find a home. because they still had to go through their agent. And I just said, look, you may not think your agent's doing everything they can for you because it's a tough market, but I'm here to tell you that you need to trust them a little bit more, because I'm having the same struggles that every other agent's having. It is very difficult to get into homes. And I feel like the buyers that are actually getting their offers accepted in multiple offer situations are the ones who've been shot down probably 5 or 6 times and lost homes. And finally, they're just fed up. Fine, $30,000 over list price. And they end up getting that home. Well, it takes a few of those before a buyer's ready to do that. And they may never be ready to do that. And me as an agent may never be ready to let them do that. So we continue to search and search and search. And one of the best ways for me to do that is to go out and find a home that's not listed and get them into it and try and work out a deal before it hits the market. That is the best way for us to do it. Well, that's hard. That takes calling people. One of the biggest struggles with that is you call clients nonstop. You call these houses and you're like, hey, would you be interested in selling? Yeah, maybe. Well, when you got someone who's not, kind of sure, maybe, that's also going to set you up for disappointment. So you take your client in there, they love it. Seller's like, yeah, you know what? We just decided not to. So you have to deal with that failure as well. And anytime you listen to the motivational speakers and the people putting that stuff out there, failure is what builds you. Failure is how you learn. Failure is how you move forward. And then when you get that win, those failures make that win that much sweeter. So every day when we're out doing our job and doing what we're supposed to be doing, when we feel kind of in the dumps, one little win can change your feelings. I know that if I get up, I put one foot in front of the other, and I keep going, I'm going to have a win. And that win could change the entire outlook on the entire day, the week, the month, or the year. I say, if you do feel that depression, you do feel those lows, just know that it's only a limited time. And sometimes you can just absorb that and you can take it in and live with it for a little bit. It's okay. It's okay to feel crappy every once in a while. Another thing that's driving me right now is, or driving my low feelings right now, is I got a daughter graduating high school. That's kind of sad. I'm so proud of her. I'm proud that she's doing everything she's doing. She's going to play college volleyball. Couldn't be more proud of her. But there's also that feeling of she's going to be gone next year. She's going to be gone in a few months. So that hits you too, like graduations, those are big deals. And that's going to hit me too. And so a combination of all these things that we have to get over that hurdle every single day, it's worth it when you do. That win, it's worth it. And when you start winning and you keep winning, you'll feel way better. That way, when the next one comes up, you can deal with it a little better. It's not as big as a blow. So I guess in the mornings when you wake up, I've said this before, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. I like to listen to motivational stuff. Do what makes you happy first thing in the morning, what makes you feel good first thing in the morning. And if that doesn't work, take some time, meditate, lay back in bed for a few minutes if you have to. If it's, other people that depend on you, go see those other people. You go visit. I got into the office, they didn't know how I was feeling. And it doesn't take long for your mental game to shift towards the positive. And if it stays in the negative, you don't want to bring them down to get out of there and go take care of it. But at the end of the day, don't let your mental lows drag you down. You can keep them there for a little bit, but just make sure if you just keep moving and you keep playing that game, you're eventually going to get a win, and that will lift your emotions. That will lift the way you feel and make you feel better about your day. So stick with it. Don't give up. Keep fighting. And just know you're not alone. Everybody feels that way. But if you just stay positive and you keep going, you're going to win, and it's going to feel great.